Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Category 6 Sports Podcast. Your host, Big Homie. How y'all feeling today? Me, I'm feeling blessed and highly favored. Definitely after that close scrimmage. Man, listen. Man, listen, man. First off, we got to get the U's up in the chat, man. This was a big day for the offense today. We got to get them U's up in the chat. That's right. LSS. LSS. We got to get them U's up in the chat. We need some U's up in the chat immediately, expeditiously. We gonna need some U love in this chat. This is a Miami space. Don't you ever forget it. We gonna need some U's up in the chat for sure. That offense, listen, the hell with all that. We need some U's up in the chat, goddamn. I ain't saying nothing till we get the U's up in the chat, goddamn. Today is the day, goddamn. That was our first official scrimmage, and that offense, elite. We should be averaging 40 points. Listen, I'm about to jump out the win. I'm about to go out my body today for this one. I'm sorry. I don't care. We need to use up in the chat expeditiously. I ain't even gonna start until we get the use up in the goddamn chat. Put them use up right now. Put the use up. I'm telling y'all, the offense is elite. Shannon Dawson living up to it. He proving a lot of people wrong. I didn't like him last year. He got a lot of weapons, and he ready to go ahead and use them on have it take. Hit from all cylinders today. The offense, listen, man. I know I was on AJ. It's two people I was on their ass real hard. Two. Emory Williams, AJay Allen, they had different plans. Emory Williams out there taking the wherever he got a chance, taking the team on long drives, throwing accurate passes, getting the ball out, just like I wanted him to do. I guess the message was sent clear. If not, if it was never a message sent clear, he tightened up. Either way it go, it's fine with me. AJay Allen, nice touchdown today, and the hell with the running the ball. We all know that pass protect is so important. Definitely when you got a quarterback like Cam Ward, you don't want him to get. We already got the O-line, but it'd be that last line of defense to step up in that hole and protect that quarterback. Great run blocking. I'm gonna say great pass blocking by AJay Allen. AJay Allen looked very, very solid. And here we go again. You want speed, you want dynamic, you want something we ain't seen probably since Devin Hester, Travis Benjamin, and a few other guys. Chris Johnson going on a long run. Just like Shannon Dawson said in the interview a few days ago. He turned into a back. He can do everything. He sacrifice his body on that pass block. But they open that hole for him, and all it's going to take is 2 seconds, and he out of there. Real speedster, real elite speed. Martinez going for a long run today. And, man, listen, I'm telling y'all, man, them running backs, I told y'all. I told y'all we're going to have a great rotation. I think we're going to have a rotation this year, but I think when it's somebody number get called, it's going to look way better than last. I think we arguably got 3 first-string running backs. That these man, listen, man, we blessed and highly favored, man. We blessed and highly favored. Now, what Cam Ward, we already know what he gonna do. Brown, Sammy Brown from Houston to transfer. Oh, he's separating himself. He's separating himself, and it looked like we just hit gold. We just hit gold. I'm telling y'all, we may have hit gold. And Restrepo and George, we already know what they're doing. They still inconsistent. And then, once again, them tight ends, Lord have mercy, man. The offense looked great today. The offense looked great. I'm telling y'all, I think we should average 40 points. No less than 35, 36 points. We should be scoring with the guy. Can't nobody stop us, man. I'm telling y'all, Shannon Dawson in his bag. He ready. I guess the message was sent clear. He looking like a big season. We got running backs tight, and man, we're complete. Elite offense. Elite offense. We're going to score a lot of points and score a lot of points fast. Defenses will be on their heels, and D coordinators will lose sleep at night. We are no joke on offense. We are no joke on offense. But let me get to the defense because I don't want to dwell too much on the offense. Ruben Bain, you cannot stick him one-on-one. Grown man. If this man wanted to go to the Miami port and get a job right now, he may be the worker of the year out there. The kid stay working. Kid strong as an ox, strong as a bull, gotten bigger. That first step got more elite. Y'all know he like the bull rush. He getting his moves down pat, can spin a lot of underneath. He get man, listen, the kid wanted man, this listen, man. When you get a kid like Ruben Band on your team, when you get a kid like that, that's arguably generational. Not only because of his talent standpoint, the work ethic, the staying humble, staying grounded. Just because he did this last year, he trying to top last year, and you can see it, man. This man is a menace to society. Great D line this year, so he can't get double T. He don't get no one-on-ones he need. Man, listen, a lot of people saying, oh, Ruben Bang 10 sacks. I got him going for the 15. The sky the limit for that man. I got him going for the 15 sacks. You can't stick this man one-on-one. This man is the best defense. I'm just saying it right now. He is the best defensive end in the whole entire country. I don't care about the guy from Tennessee or who else, Patrick Payton. Yeah. They wasn't getting double teamed last year and all that. Patrick Payton had burst, and the Tennessee guy had the person we got now. So he wasn't getting double teamed. Listen, if Bang don't get double teamed, I'm sorry, man. LSS, like, share, and subscribe. We also got my young bull from Alabama, McConkey. And we got Justin Scott. Them young boys is ready. They're ready now. They're ready to play now. Now, Jason Taylor had to get on Justin Scott today. I love the coaching. Just because you 5-star, you made a few good plays, that's slacking off. Jason Taylor was in Justin Scott's face today. I don't know exactly what he did, but he won't be doing it no more. The great coach, and I'm telling y'all, man, this scrimmage means a lot to us because we get to finally see who going to step up to the plate, who wants some more reps, and we got that out of Justin Scott, and we got that out of McConkey today. Also, the back end. I know everybody talking about the back end for Miami. What will we do? Well, Zaquan just had his best practice today, a nice interception, and then the person who a lot of people count out, I keep telling y'all, Marquise Williams, he was a ball hawk anyway. This guy wasn't no scrub coming out of high school. His strength was what? A ball hawk, getting after the ball in the air and just covering a lot of ground coming up him. He also got an interception today. So with that being said, man, I also want to get this player because he just been, ever since he touched down, he just been raising hell. OJ from St. Thomas, a true freshman, he was getting some reps with the first team today. I'm telling you, this kid gonna play, man. He consistent, hard working, really buying in quick. I know he got there a little late. He wasn't there in spring because obviously he went to St. Thomas. You go to a private school, you know, you can't always, you feel what I'm saying? But the kid getting first team reps, man. I'm telling y'all, the best player's gonna play. When you think about, oh, why is he out there and all them days we used to have in the past, you don't got to even think about that at all. You ain't got to think about that at all. It just, I mean, it was offense today. The offense pulled out with just a lot of speed and executing. Oh, don't forget about my boy. How could I forget about him? Ray. Great catch today. Ray a lot of people talking about, oh, is Ray gonna do this and that? He too small. Well, he didn't gain the weight, and he making spectacular catches. He's stepping up, showcasing his talent. We already know he had. Man, listen, man, the receiver court, man, I'm telling y'all, that offense is crazy. Horton, he contributed today. Like everybody just the offense, man. The offense just sweet, man. Like everything going great on offense. The deep, they probably got a little step. We got a lot of speed, man. A lot of speed, a lot of speed that we probably didn't get to see last year because of a quarterback situation. But this year, man, I'm telling you, man, LSS, like, share, and subscribe. We're gonna be kicking a lot of ass this year. A lot of ass gonna be getting kicked. Shannon Dawson, I shout out to you. You look like you want to prove me wrong, Shannon Dawson. I was your biggest critic. I'm your biggest critic, Shannon Dawson. And it looked like you want to come to the table and say, big homie, you don't know what the hell you talking about. Well, I hope you prove me right, because so far, so goddamn good. Shannon Dawson, I just want to let you know, I ain't never been a hater. I took my hat for the day, but keep it consistent, keep it coming, because I'm loving what I'm seeing. I see you using the back rotation looking great. Jordan Lyle still looking good whenever he get in. The tight ends getting utilized. It's a receiver rotation. When they get in, they showing you with fresh legs what they can do. And man, all I can say is, man, that offense, I got us scoring 40 points this year. I got us kicking a lot of ass on offense. And you do not want to get in no goddamn shootout with us, because it could be your last days could be coming off of one mistake. And I love my defense over anybody else, over anybody offense. So with that being said, man, to be honest with you, the offense looking in goddamn shit. By the time we play Florida, that shit should be in mid season form. I told you, when you got Cam Ward leading the troops, when you got a real quarterback that's gonna tell somebody, hey, you fucking up, and you not doing right, and just let it be known, being blunt, being a real leader, vocal leader. You can't teach that. You can't. It's the want to win. And with that being said, man, like, I got us averaging 40. Man, we're going to be a high power scoring offense, consistent. I'm telling you. Listen, if all else fails, keep it simple. Run the ball. You got about 6 running backs. You got AJay Allen doing what I wanted him to do. I'm not going to take my foot off his neck, because I know what type of running back he could be. You already got Martinez. You already got Fletcher. Chris Johnson. Is his coming out party this year? Man, listen, I got the 40 ball. Yeah, it's time to start talking. Now we getting closer and closer to that season. I know a lot of people been like, well, big homie, you ain't getting comfortable. I'm getting very, very, very comfortable. It's going to be a lot of heads bowed, and I'm feeling blessed and highly favored. I'm letting y'all know right now, that offense is elite, and that offense is good. Man, I'm telling you, defense going to win the championship, but the offense going to win the game. And I'm telling you, man, use up in the chat, man. LSS, man, use up in the chat. Use up in the chat. We need some. This is Miami space. Don't you ever forget it, man. Category 6 Sports Podcast. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We need some use up in the chat. It's 165 people here. Thank y'all for being here today for the closed scrimmage. The offense is elite. We are living up to the hype. We have hit and goal. We need some use up in the chat. We need some use up. I'm not going nowhere until we put a use up in the chat. Don't ever forget where you at. Don't ever forget it. I'm starting to get more comfortable, because I'm starting to see the execution, the speed, what I've been know we had. I'm starting to see it. Use up in the goddamn chat. I promise. I promise. If you ain't putting no use up in the chat, bow your head. Listen, man, that offense this season, I'm telling you, all that talking the outsiders doing, don't even focus on that no more. Do not focus on nothing nobody's saying. We are a team, storm chasers. We are one. Straight up. Don't even worry about the outside. We the biggest now. We the big. Who offense? Who's gonna outscore us on the schedule? Please tell me who's gonna outscore us on the schedule. We really look like that. This is not a fluke no more. Please let me know who is going to outscore me on my schedule. I'll wait. I'm going to wait for y'all. Use up in the chat. LSS, like, share, and subscribe. I don't care. My offense is elite. This is the day one scrimmage. Defense is great, but I'm telling you, it's impossible. It's pretty much showing you we got all these we got all this on defense. We know our defense good. We know our defense going to raise hell. But when you got a quarterback that know what he going with the rock, confident, consistent, man, it's common sense. It's hard to stop a great quarterback. Ask Tom Brady. He didn't even have no receivers. Now look, Cam Ward got a plethora of weapons. Not comparing him to Tom Brady, but I'm just making, a scenario. We are ready. Use up in the chat, man. It's 173 people here. Like, share, and subscribe, man. If anybody got some questions, bring the questions on, produce. I'm ready for the questions. I ain't gonna be here all day. I'm happy about my offense. Questions? Oh, okay. I see you, Jimo. Yes, sir. OJ, you got OJ sticking out. You got McConkey sticking out, and you got Justin Scott sticking out. All on defense. So with that being said, the future is very bright. I guess you could say Chris Johnson. I think Chris Johnson got a red shirt last year, so he still. But I'm just gonna talk about true freshmen. We got OJ getting some first team reps. We got McConkey coming from Alabama, really underrated. I think we hit diamond with that. And then oh, my fault. Trigger One said any freshman stick out today. Yes, like I just said, Justin Scott, McConkey, OJ. OJ getting some first reps out there in that cornerback position. We man, listen, man. The freshman looking good, man. The freshman looking real good. Oh yeah, and Jordan Lau also. Jordan Lau. And Lofton, Elijah Lofton. So, with that being said, Roy, how you doing, Roy? Where do you think we need help? Well, what we need help at, Roy said, what we need help at? We need help in getting the team together and taking it to week 1. Because talent-wise, we don't need no help. The other team going to be needing help. Right now, Roy, all we need to do is put this all together and help ourselves, because you can't get this from nowhere else as a team, and take it to week 1. That's what we need help at. We need help getting it on the field. That's it. What's the scrimmage? Ones versus ones? Always. We don't do no ones versus twos. I mean, when the twos come in, it'd be ones versus ones. Then the twos come in, and because they're in the 2 deep. That's how we rotate. We don't do no first string against no second string. That's not a Mario Cristobal offense. And that's from international. International. I'm gonna just call you international for that. But that's international. Asked me that question. The one versus one. Yes, the ones versus ones. Then the ones versus the 2 deep. That's how we run that. Canes low so way 26. What about number 8 Horton on defense? Well, number 8 Horton on defense. He gotta keep grinding, man. It's a heavy rotation, and he deep in the depth. He on the bottom of the depth chart. He gotta get his head out his ass. Straight up. I ain't playing no more. He gotta tighten up. It's a heavy rotation and people are coming. How did the backup quarterback Calf 904? How did the backup quarterback look? Well, Emory Williams, Possenberger, a little shaky, but Emory Williams, he got the message. The message came clear. Emory Williams looking like he wanted to be somebody today, and that's exactly what he was, a somebody. Leading the team on long drives, scoring, ending in touchdown drives, not turning the ball over. I may have to rip his Greyhound ticket up. Just maybe. We'll see, though. Q Talento. Does anyone know who got hurt? We don't talk about injuries. Q Talento, I appreciate you for the question, but you will never know who got hurt coming from this space. I'm gonna say coming from this pod. I said space coming from here. We're gonna keep that on the hush. This is not an injury report. If you want to know something about an injury report, you will never get an injury report in here, Q. I appreciate you for the question, though. Next question, please. I will never talk. Hold on. Before I answer the next question, I don't talk about injuries. I don't talk. This is not an injury report. This is not an injury report. Arroyo, Liberty City boys say Arroyo. Well, I told you the tight ends look good. Soft hands, can run that route. What can I say about Arroyo? He looked back at 100%, and he will be getting used this year. A complete tight end. And you already heard what the boy said. He thinking natty. So you already know how his health should be if he's screaming out natty. I think that a tight end will be getting utilized this year, Liberty City boy. Smoke. How was the second team O-line? The second team O-line still needs some work. We got to see who want to be who. My thing with the second team O-line is this. When you talk about the second team O-line, they're not really going to get a lot of reps. Some of them will, but it's kind of hard to see because they're not going to get reps with the ones. So pretty much is this. If you want to know, if you getting rep, if you starting on the first team O-line and you're getting reps on the first team O-line, you already know what Mario and Mirabal got. They've been doing this. So the second team O-line, I still say they got to tighten up because I want my first team O-line to be when they go to sleep at night thinking, oh my God, such and such is coming. I mean, I got to tighten up. So my second team O-line definitely still need to tighten up. Train 305, damn producer, how the tackling look today? The tackling looked good. I mean, the tackling is pretty much like this. We're tackling, but when you make explosive plays, you can't touch this. That's what I'm telling you. My offense is looking good. It was a lot of plays. People went untouched. They went. It was long play. Like we have is explosive offense. So the tackling is not a problem. But I would like to see more gang tackling. That's what I would like to see. I always want to see 3, 4, 5, 6 people on the ball. VATC, Hal Martinez, look, he went for a long run today. he looking like he gonna be a game changer. Still out the portal, worth every single dollar we spent. Hit goal. Get here this year. Don't see him the next year. That's how Martinez look. And he 230 pounds. This kid is huge. I didn't know he was that big. Like, come on, man. I'm telling y'all about our offense, man. Next question. I'm telling y'all about the offense. You wait a minute. Before I answer that, use up in the chat, man. Turn up in here. We got something. Turn up in here. Turn up. Hey, use up in the chat and turn up in here. How was Artavius Jones? Well, Artavius Jones, he got, he just getting there. He got to put some work in. It's a heavy rotation at defensive tackle. It's a very, very, very heavy rotation. Do he look like he can get on that field this year? Is he the size? Yes. Adjusted to the speed, I think he's doing well. We'll see how he handle things. That's my thing about, because he definitely got size. Yeah, for sure. Use up Geechee. How you doing, big homie? How was the DB? Well, like I say, Geechee, we already know about Porter. We already know about little brother Brown, and we know about Richard. Now, OJ coming in as a true freshman, and he gets some first team reps, and he been looking outstanding. Powell, he's our leader back there in the secondary. Harris, he was that's my next guy. But Marquise and Zaquan both got interceptions today. So, Geechee, with that being said, my goddamn defensive back room looking real good, looking real hungry. They got that chip on their shoulder, and that's what I like. Because I was on their ass the whole spring. I was mad. I ain't like what I seen, but they ready to prove me wrong. And do not forget about Robert Stafford too. And in the practices earlier this week, we also had Mo Young. He had 4 pass breakups, 1 practice, and Taylor's son also been looking good, Geechee. So with that being said, the defensive back room, I'm rubbing my hands, man. My hand itching. We're going to get some money this year. My hand itching for no particular reason. Hold on one second. Like, share, and subscribe. It's 200. We didn't hit the 200 mark in here. Like, share, and subscribe. Spam the like button. Spam it for real. And share this. And real talk. Y'all use up in the chat. This is a Miami Hurricane podcast, and I ain't seeing no use up. If y'all are you with me or not? I need some more use up in the chat. For real. And like, share, and subscribe. Throw them use up. Corey, how was the Washington Twins look? Well, today was the first scrimmage. I ain't seen nothing. I like how Bobby been moving. I'll definitely like how Bobby Washington been moving. But Robbie, it's such a rotation. You can get drowned in it, but I ain't gonna count nobody out right now. Cause next scrimmage, he could be going for 6. And Robbie like to go deep. But Bobby, I've been liking Bobby. Train 305. Did Zaquan had an INT? Well, I just told you this 5 times, Train 305. Hell yeah. When the quarterback throw the ball to the defensive back and they get a pick, that is considered an interception. And Zaquan Patterson did have one. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Battle tested Kane. Did they have Damari Moore at nickel? Yes. Yes, he's a nickel back. He could play on the boundary nickel, or this man could play safety because this man could cover ground and hit. Yes. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Did Justin Scott get down today? Shoeboy Kane say, did Justin Scott get down today? Down and dirty. This is what he doing. This is what happens when you get a 5-star that's ready. Jason Taylor already coached him like he been there. So when a coach coach you some way at a young age and really be with their foot up your ass, this is what you get. This is what you get. Man, we need some use up in the chat. We need some use. This is a Miami Hurricane. This is a Miami Hurricane podcast. I don't think y'all get the memo. This is a Miami Hurricane podcast. This is a Miami Hurricane podcast. We need use up in the chat the whole way through. Spam it. Spam it. Darren Jones, big homie. What up, my boy? What's up, big homeboy? What up, boy? Yo, we in here today. My offense looking good. I know what my defense bringing to the table. I'm about to start going out my body real soon. My hands is itching. We about to get some paper. Battle tested Kane. Robbie need to move the corner. Well, that's up to Robbie. I don't make the decision. I would love to be on you and coaching staff, but I'm not. So if Robbie want to move the corner, that's fine. If he want to stay at receiver, I still think his plethora of time, because he redshirted last year, so he's just a redshirted freshman. It's up to him. It's up to Robbie. The sky's the limit for Robbie. He just got to go out there and take somebody's spot. That's what Robbie got to do. It's up to Robbie, because the sky's the limit. The kid has extreme amount of talent. It is up to Robbie, battle tested Kane. We need to use up in the chat. Spam it. This is a Miami Hurricane podcast, and my offense looking good, my defense looking good, my coach is coaching. We got everybody putting their foot up, everybody has. This is the biggest competition I've seen since I've been probably alive. Come on, man. Spam it. Let's get it. Who stood out today? Cool Bucks. Who stood out today? Well, Cool Bucks, first and foremost, you look older than me, bitch. You look older than me, but I'm going to ask you a question. Who stood out today was Chris Johnson, Sammy Brown. Cam Ward always going to stand out because he's a standout. Defense today, you had Bang. I got him with 15 sacks. I got high expectations for Bang. My expectations ain't low, and yours shouldn't either. On God. I love Bang. I got Bang going for no less than 12 and a half to 15 sacks. I got Chris Johnson raising a lot of hell, putting defenses on their heel, a lot of creativity, and I got Cam Ward doing what Cam Ward do. But Sammy Brown was that guy today. Yes, sir. I think we struck gold. He want to be that guy, and that's exactly what he's going to be. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And with that being said, I appreciate y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. I can't be here all day. The offense, 40 points this year. The defense, bitch ain't gonna act. We're not gonna give up 20 points a game this year. It's looking elite. And with that being said, producers, you know how to end it. Salute y'all, Storm Chaser. Till the next time.